Tampa Bay, Carolina, 65-66 on the rotation here. No line. We know Tampa Bay. Uh, I think it behooves them to really win this game because, they can't lose and risk, putting the control back in Boston's court. You've got to put Boston in a situation where, they absolutely are going to have to win out at this point in time. And so if you're Tampa Bay, go in there and say we can get this job done, or really put a ton of pressure here on the Boston Bruins if we can win this game here tonight. So that's going to be the interesting thing to watch for here in this game. And Tampa Bay, to me, I don't know what it is. I mean, again with Vasilevsky last night, we talked about it. He's had a really poor month. I mean, it's to the point where I'm starting to wonder if it's going to cost him his Vezina Trophy this year. Like this is not just a little 1 or 2 game blip. It's not just a 1 week blip. This is a 1 month blip where he has clearly not been as sharp as he was in October, November, December, early in the season. We've talked about the workload ad nauseum. He's never played this many games in a regular season before. I think that is a big part of it. No question about that. And it's going to be a scenario here where I've got some big time concerns now with Tampa Bay goaltending defensively. I mean, you see them just, how do you give on the first Buffalo goal last night, I believe Middlestad's goal, how do you let him on a power play walk right in and have all the time in the world to look, pick his spot and fire it past Vasilevsky like that? Horrendous. I mean, you got to have better time and space and cut it down better than that. If you're the Tampa Bay Lightning, they didn't do it. Just one of many instances last night where Tampa Bay's playing their own zone. It left a lot to be desired. Ryan McDonagh was supposed to help that, but like I said, people thinking that would improve. This has not been the same Ryan McDonagh as he was 2, 3 years ago. I think he's declined a little bit defensively, and I don't know if he's been that big help to the Tampa Bay Lightning that everybody thought he would be. I don't think he's quite that same guy as he was a couple seasons ago when the Rangers were going to a Cup final. He's just not, and he's not exactly been that big time help people thought he would be to this Tampa Bay Lightning blue line. So there's some concerns right now for me. Carolina, I'll say this about Carolina. They've had no goaltending this year. Darling's been horrible. He was bad again against Philadelphia the other night. Ward's not been much better, but their effort's good. I mean, defensively, they're actually pretty decent. It's just the goaltending's let them down time and time again. They're not bad with shots against, quality chances against. Problem is the shots are going in because the goaltending's just been Swiss cheese far too much for this Carolina team, and that's been their issue. Over the total is interesting me here because Tampa Bay's defensive game's just not where it needs to be right now. Who knows where they're going in goal? There's rumblings that they actually still might give Louis Domingue a start here tonight, even though it's back to back. Even though they need the points, you would think Vasilevsky, you got to maybe play him back to back, but they still might go with Louis Domingue. His numbers don't write or nothing to write home about. He's been a little bit better lately, but still, he's not a guy I trust. 3.4 goals against, 892 save percentage. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination. We know Carolina can give up goals. So, yeah, over the total is the first thing that stands out to me here in this hockey game. And again, don't just bet Tampa here because they need the points to try to solidify their chances at winning the first in the Atlantic. It doesn't work that way. Must win does not always equal will win. This is kind of like Chicago St. Louis here. This is a division battle. Carolina's not going anywhere. They've had a tough season. But if there's one game they're going to show up, it's a home finale. It's a team that's trying to clinch the division on their watch. I think the effort will be there tonight for Carolina to try to play spoiler here against the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. So interesting game to watch for sure. Alex B. Smith, this is one of his games as well. Lightning taking on the Hurricanes. Alex, what do you like here?
Yeah, I'm looking at the over too. I'm kind of kicking my own ass for not playing the over last night. Buffalo had actually been kind of scoring a little bit more as of late, and they said, Tampa Bay. I mean, obviously, they've put up 7 goals now in a pair of games in the last 4. So obviously, the offense is going to always be there with the Lightning, and I think Carolina, a team that might want to just like you've been saying all day today, roll the puck out and have some fun here. So if Tampa Bay can't clamp down defensively, especially if Louis Domingue's going to be in net, who, even though we've seen some slight flashes of brilliance from him, I could see where this game should easily go over the total. So that's something I'll be looking at.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, I'm just looking at it right now. All they need is a win. Doesn't matter if it's regulation or an overtime. All Tampa Bay needs is a win in any form tonight against the Carolina Hurricanes, and they will be first place and Atlantic Division champions. And that would set up Tampa Bay against the second wild card team in the first round, and that would also set up Boston against Toronto in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So that's basically what you're looking at. All the Lightning need to do is win, and you clinch the Atlantic Division tonight in Carolina, in Kakalaki at the PNC Arena against the Hurricanes. We'll see if they can get the job done.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.